Most people said this soap actually gives sunburn. Stop saying what you don't know. Yes, now that we now know the pH of our kojic acid soap. Hey guys, welcome back again. This is HBM. Now I've been hearing a lot of news about the soap. This is Kojic sand soap. I've been hearing a lot of informations about the soap, but as a skincare formulator, I'll be doing my own live test to see if the soap is actually what they are referring it to be, because most people said this soap actually gives sunburn. This soap is not good to be used on the face. This soap shouldn't be used for more than 3 months. A lot of things have been said concerning the soap. So today we are going to do a live test, and that live test is that we are going to check the acidic or alkaline level of the soap. Now it is important that if you don't really know much about skincare, okay, take this advice from a skincare formulator and a skin esthetician. Now I know that you're not a skincare formulator. You might not have all the tools it takes to test each of your products to see if it is suitable for your skin, but you can buy this. This is actually a pH strip. Okay, there are a lot of pH strips in the market, and this is very affordable, so you can have this in the house. So at times when they are talking about skincare product and you're not too sure but you want to use that skincare product, you can equally do the test that you want to see me do right now. So they've been saying a lot of things about the soap. I started using 1 bar out of this kojic acid set, because this actually comes in 3 pieces. You see, 3 comes in 1 pack. So I've started using 1, and then while using it, there are ways I use it. Probably I'll do another video to show you how I use it. So pardon me, I'm about to go and have my bath. That's why you see me appearing this way. Yeah, but before I have my bath, I just want to quickly do this test, because I've been trying to take the pH of this soap to actually know how best to use it, to actually know if it's really safe on the face, because I've never done this and I'm supposed to have done that, but nevertheless we'll be doing that today. So how do you test the pH of your soap? It is important to always check the pH level of your soap. Now, you know, at times there are some soap, when you see some people recommending soaps to you, they say leave the soap on the skin for 1 minute or 5 minutes. Now it's not all soap that you should leave on the skin, and you know these are lightening soap, because kojic sand soap is actually a lightening soap. This is a lightening soap. The best way you can use lightening soap is by leaving them on the skin for some time. You cannot just apply and wash off. It's not going to work that way. So best way to use lightening soap is by applying and leaving on the skin for some time. I have my cup here, so this is my cup, right? So I'm going to drop the soap inside. Then I have a clean water. This is a clean bottle water, so I'm going to be adding here. I'm going to be making a ladder, like I'll try to make a ladder. So I'll just try to shake. I'll make a ladder. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want this to drop. So I'm going to make enough ladder. So if you want to test the pH of bar soap, this is the way you test it. So this soap is actually a soap that foams very well, okay, and it melts easily. That's one you should know. It's actually fine. I like the way it cleanses the skin. It cleanses my skin, my face. I usually use this as a face soap, and at times I use on my body. So I use shower gel and I use bar soap. At times I use on the body, but I use it to wash my face before I use my face cleanser, just to do the face cleansing, because this actually cleanses the skin very well. Don't worry, in the next video I'm actually going to show you guys how best to use this. But first of all, let us check if it's advisable to leave this on the skin, or if it's best to apply on skin and wash off immediately. So we are getting there. This is almost creating a ladder. You can see that. And another thing is that people think kojic acid is actually the highest or the most harsh skin lightening ingredient in skincare. No. Ordinary kojic acid cannot lighten your skin, especially African skin. So please stop saying what you don't know. So let me remove this. Yeah, let me keep this. Next, this is my pH strip. This one is still new. So I'm going to open, and you can buy this pH strip. You can buy the digital meter. It has a digital meter, but just get the pH strip and make sure you're buying good pH strip. This one is very, very accurate. There are some that are I think they call it litmus paper. Most of it, they are not accurate, please. So this is how it is. You see that is a strip. Just bring out one. This is how it is. Okay, so this is our soapy water. Just dip it inside. Yeah, let's just dip it. You just dip it. You see the way I am dipping. Let us wait. Let's wait. So let's wait. You just dip and wait for some time, like 1 minute or 2 minutes, you know, or it might not even be up to 2 minutes. Just dip it and let's see how the color changes. So right here, I'm going to take another strip. Okay, I'll take another strip so we can see the difference between the strip I'll dip out from the water. So this is the strip from the water. Okay, this is the strip from the water. Let me drop this. So this is the strip from the water, and this is a new strip. I don't know why my hand is shaking. So can you see this one is slightly, this is a new one. This is how it looked before I dipped inside the water, and this is how it is now after I've dipped inside my soapy water. So right now we are going to match this. So you can see here there are numbers. pH 1, this pH is actually a pH 0 to 14. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So now we are going to match to see the particular color this actually match with. So let me check and see the number where this actually falls on. So this is actually in between pH 7 and pH 8, because on pH 8 here you see the upper part here is not as greenish as the one on pH 8 here. So you can see this deep blue. Okay, this one is a bit lighter blue. You can see the other lighter blue here. This one is lighter, and you can see this green. This one is a lighter green. I'm going to say this is in between pH 7 and pH 8. That means to say this is pH 7.5. Yes, now that we now know the pH of our kojic acid soap, it is time for me to tell you whether this soap is suitable for the face or not, or whether if you can apply this soap, like leave it on the skin for 5 minutes the way people have been saying. It is time for me to tell you that now the normal pH of your skin, okay, the normal pH of our skin is 5.5. now when you're using a skincare product that is too low, it is a sin. When you also use a skincare product that the pH is too higher than the normal pH of your skin, it is also a sin. So the best thing is for you to balance it. I've been using this soap and I am breaking out. See, I'm breaking out here, I'm breaking out here, I'm breaking out here. Then why did I decide to take this test? I decided to make this test because two things makes me break out. Number one, if I'm using a soap that is affecting my skin barrier, because this wasn't the soap I was using initially. Remember I said when I want to wash the face, I first of all cleanse the face with my kojic acid soap, then I rinse off, then before I will now use my normal face wash. Okay, now I have been leaving it on my face. Apart from rinsing off immediately, I used to leave it on for some time on my face. In the next video I will tell you, like I'll really explain to you how to use this soap and why I was breaking out. So I'm going to explain that in the next video.